Now I'm going to show you the value scales using lines. Using lines doesn't mean that you use a ruler. Please do not do that to get your lines straight, because if you start using your ruler, later on you will find it difficult to draw straight lines. The value scaling is used to show the different tone value of lines or shading. Generally, we draw a box. Mind you, even if the box is not looking like a box, it is okay, because this is just for practice. Now I shall train my muscles, hand muscles, to go in such a way that it comes within the box. If you have noticed, I may go a little hayway here and there in the lines, but that is okay, because this is how we practice and this is how we train our muscles to come right. This is how we train our muscles so that our hand moves in a particular direction that we want to give us firm lines. Now when I want to draw my lines in the opposite direction, I can always rotate my paper to get them right. If I do this, it helps me to get my flow right and it helps me to get smooth lines. Supposing I restrict myself in this manner, where the box is drawn and I am drawing in one angle and then the next, you will notice how difficult it is for me to move my hand. I always prefer to rotate the paper on what I am working or the book in which I am doing, so that I get a free flow of lines. Now in this given box here, I can give the cross hatching lines, but I have to only be particular in maintaining the straight lines and not to draw over the lines drawn already. This is what is called cross hatching. I recommend that you do not use a clutch pencil to draw your lines first, because we want a steady line with different grades of pencils. In the clutch pencil, the shading is restricted to one tone. But in the pencil that we are using, let it be 2B, 4B, 6B or 8B, we get trained in such a way that we get different tones in one pencil. I will show you the toning now, where in one pencil you can maintain different tones, in the sense the lightest to the darkest in one single pencil. This is a light one, a little darker, darker than that, darker, and the darkest. If you see, I have given you 5 grades in a single pencil. That is how we train our muscles and our eye to move with what we have in our hand. That is how we are supposed to work with. I will show you some different lines which you should practice. These are slant lines, straight lines, standing lines. Mind you, in a standing line, it is always easy to draw from top to bottom than to go from bottom to top. It is always recommended that you come up to down. Now in the same lines which I have drawn, I can keep moving my pencil over it to get my strokes right. I can go in any angle that I wish, and I am practicing my line strokes. Same thing with the circle. With a circle, I shall restrict myself, say, from a small circle in the given line, and then I will go to different sizes of circles to practice, so that I can even draw a big round circle in a free hand. It is very necessary that you train yourself in drawing to get perfect strokes. Now in this, I am going to show you how zigzag lines are required. We are moving in a speed where the lines are maintained with the thickness. From a circle that we have drawn, we can even squash the circle, we can stretch the circle, and we can make it an ordinary round again. This stretch and squash is necessary for animators where we are drawing, because in every drawing that you do, you will realize all these lines are useful. Daily at least exercise for half an hour your lines going in different angles like these. After your hand is set on that, try making small squares in different sizes. Make ovals and rounds in this. Make ovals randomly, whatever comes to your mind. Do not hesitate to think about what you have to do. You will notice that your lines have a steady flow.